Welcome to the Oracle at Delphi. Please ask your question. Hey there, and welcome to your Pick a Card Soulmate reading for this Valentine's Day. And our question is he, she the one? So what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these cards here. Pick one of these cards, and then I'm going to do a reading for each of these cards. So you can pick the King of Pentacles, the Page of Staves or Wands, or the King of Swords. Now, when I picked these cards, they did happen to turn out to be all male, which is okay, because what we can do is if the person that you were asking about, if they are the one, is a female, then just substitute Queen for each of these. Queen of Pentacles. The Page is kind of, it's a little bit like Mercury. I see these cards as Mercury, so they can be male or female. So don't worry about the Page and the Queen of Swords here for the King of Swords. So if you want to just look and go, oh, that looks like the person or reminds me of the person, that is fine. Otherwise, I'll give you a little bit of background that may help you choose the correct one to see if this person is the one. So the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles are somebody who is very good with material reality. They might be good with money. They're secure and reliable and stable. They do what they say, and they're able to, produce things in the world. They're not real like scattered. You would describe them as scattered and out there and flitting around from thing to thing. No, like I said, they're very stable. They could be good with money. They're good at producing things in the world. The Page of Staves, as I mentioned, or Page of Wands, as I mentioned, this is a person who, like I said, I associate these pages with Mercury, so they can be kind of, it's like they could be male or female. They could be young. They could be younger than you. So if you're involved with someone who's younger than you, you might want to pick this card. And with the Wands here, that makes them a very charismatic person and a very energetic person, and they're always doing and talking and interacting with things. And then for the King or Queen of Swords here, these people are very good at what they do. They know their shit. They can be logical. They're good. They're good communicators. They're good with their mind. So like I said, if you have somebody who's like a professional person and they're just really good at what they do, they're the best in their class and they're really good at talking and explaining, that's kind of like your King and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords does not mess around. Like if you don't fit or you're not able to give her what she needs, she's like, okay, thank you, next, I'm moving on. So just a little brief. So pick one of these right now and we'll get moving with the reading. So I've already shuffled, but let me shuffle just one more shuffle before we start. So if you picked the King of Pentacles, is he, she the one? All right. So this is you. This is them. That's interesting. And this is the relationship between you, and that's how we're going to figure out whether he, she is the one. Okay. Well, this is really interesting right off the bat. Excuse me. So you're the Hermit. Okay? So take that for what it's worth. They are the Lovers. So I don't know, maybe this person has pulled you out of your hermit life into relationship. Excuse me again, I'm going to have to get some water. Right smack in the middle here we have the Two of Swords, where it's like there's a decision to be made here about this relationship, and it's kind of like neither of you is wanting to make it right now, so it's like you're kind of avoiding it. You're just hoping it'll resolve itself or whatever. And then we have the Queen of Wands coming together with the Sun here. So I kind of think, to answer the question, is he, she the one, is this the relationship? It's kind of like, are we ready to really explore how far this thing can go, because this has a lot of energy behind it, and it has a lot of potential, soul fulfillment. Like this could be a really important person in your life, if you choose to move forward with the relationship. So it looks very positive. So it's all about whether you want to move forward out of this hermit thing and kind of answer this question in the middle, about where this thing is going. So that looks good. Looks like this person could really be the one. That's great. Moving on. So if you pick the page of staves in the middle here, this is you. This is them. This is the relationship. And I'm not reading reversed. I'm just doing it. Okay. So, all right. So, okay. So you are very positive, happy-go-lucky. They've got something that's really weighing them down, that they're really upset about. They could just be going through a rough patch. This could be a lifetime issue that is always haunting them, like chronic depression or just some kind of family issues that seem to haunt them or something like that. Don't know. But as far as the relationship goes, we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, and we're asking, is he, she, the one? So this Seven of Pentacles is putting a little bit of caution here, and I think it's saying kind of wait and see what happens, because you're gonna get some information. Like this Page of Wands is gonna bring you some information. The Nine of Cups part looks good. Like this, it looks like, and especially with the sense this is a 9, it looks like we can come out on the other side of this with some, good feelings and positive emotions. But I would say don't move too quickly, because of this 7 here. Just kind of hang out, see what happens, and you will be getting information about either this person or just the relationship. It's not always that the other person is a terrible person or something like that, but sometimes it's not the right relationship right now, right? Things like that. A lot of times it's just timing, or a lot of times it's, because you're not in a space and they're not in a space, or whatever. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying take it with a grain of salt and give it a little time and see where it heads. Okay, if you pick the King of Swords, this is you. This is them. That means you guys are both powerful people, I'll tell you that much. And what's the relationship? Is he, she the one? Once again, not reading reversals, not doing it. Okay, so we have you. Like I said, you're a strong, self-sufficient person. You're able to tackle things. You're able to conquer things. You're able to get where you want to go. So is this person. You might be kind of like a power couple kind of thing. So that's not in question. We've got the Ace of Cups, so it seems like this is kind of like a new thing. It's kind of like, oh my goodness. And we have the Ace of Swords, and it's kind of like, oh my God, what if this is the one? Because it's kind of changed your perspective. Because it makes me kind of feel like you weren't necessarily looking for it, because it seems like I said, you both got your own thing going on, and it's just like kind of bumped into each other, and we're like, whoa, this could actually work out. Now we've got a 5 of Pentacles here. So the 5 is disruptive, and so what I want to say about that is, it's kind of like disrupting the stability of, like, this was my life. So that's what I'm feeling, more like this, like you were like, dum-de-dum-de-dum, here's my life. I do this, I do that. I've got it going on, I have my house and I'm happy, and my job and my car, and, and then suddenly like somebody comes along, and then you're just like, whoa, oh my, well, what if this could actually be a long-lasting relationship? Like, what if this is going somewhere? And then it's just kind of like, now I have to reshuffle everything. I would have to like kind of redo my life because I was not planning on partnering up with somebody. So that's the thing. Like I could pull more cards, but I'm not going to. So I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, like this has good beginnings and good potential, and so it's kind of like you just kind of have to look at it like, is you know what I mean? Is this something I want to step into right now, or is it not? So there you go. So happy Valentine's, everybody, and remember, coincidence is the God's way of staying anonymous. See you next time.